It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Yeah, we're all coming up now. Hey,
What's
We're
that?
back, bro. We are back in the building. Hey,
woo-hoo!
hey,
Yes,
it's been a month
sir.
and
Hey,
we've
was
been
just a month
MIA.
hiatus.
We have been MIA. Um, quick roll call. DJ Uppercuts in the building. Kyber K Productions. To my
Woo-hoo!
left, I got my man Jomar.
Yeah, yeah.
To the corner, who's been on a little sabbatical right up there. She's right up to the top. Is my girl Seven Keely.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then, of course, the man who started it all, the man who had this vision, the man who none of us would be here if it wasn't for him. Ark in the dark. Go. That's my bro up there.
What's that?
I'm so
Welcome.
excited to be back, guys.
Welcome to Gen X Men. We are back. We are back. Hey, I definitely I haven't figured out the chat or the live chat, and I don't even know how that's gonna go out. So if y'all are trying to chat with us, we will figure this out for next week.
As
I
we're
like I
moving
said,
along, we're on a brand new program. Just so everyone knows, we've been using Streamyard for years, and then we had some issues, and now we're on a brand new program. So it may take us a few episodes to figure out the ins
oh,
and outs of this, but we will get it.
I pulled up the chat.
Oh,
So we'll
Oh, I see it right
figure
here.
it out as we go, y'all. Um, uh, so we've got let's see, we've got as oh I you know what I can't even pronounce this, but I love who this is.
that's Say Wong. There's
That's
Oh,
another.
okay, that's right.
Hey,
Um,
hey,
say
And
nigga.
I did not, just to let you know, I did not go to Fandom Con. Scandom Con. Huh? I want to get some details on that. Yeah, some of these cons lately, I don't know. I've been hearing, they're just not providing what they say they're going to provide. People are feeling like overcharged and underserviced. It's getting tough out there. It's hard out there for a vendor.
I know what you really wanted to say. I know what you really wanted to say. Um, well, cool. Well, like I said, man, I'm glad we've got a couple viewers, and hopefully we'll get our viewership back up as things progress. I know a lot of people probably have been trying to tune in these last couple weeks, and we haven't been we've been going through some technical struggles and whatnot. But like we're back in full effect. And if you don't watch this live, maybe you get to watch this on YouTube. So check us out on YouTube. We are definitely going to be branching out and spreading our wings as far as different platforms. We might even do like try to triple platform it and maybe do like like a Facebook, YouTube,
Great.
maybe even Twitch thing from all together, and then have little shorts and excerpts on TikTok on our TikTok page. So just keep an eye out for that. We're definitely gonna build on that. So as of today, our topic for today is going to be we're going to talk about skateboarding in the 80s and
Yes.
90s. Yes,
I feel like if there's anything that defines the '80s, this has got to be one of the top, like
most
that and
definitely.
parachute pants.
Most
Well,
definitely.
parachute pants, maybe that's towards the end of the '80s, but early '90s. But skateboarding, to me, when I think back about the '80s, I think about neon and skateboards.
Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about 80s fashion. We're going to talk about we're going to talk about 80s and 90s skateboard fashion. We're going to talk about the boards. We're going to talk about like skate parks and all how and how, how basically it went from, bright colored, TNC surf wear to very grunge kind of jeans and t-shirts. The evolution of the music. In fact, we're even going to delve into some we're going to watch Gen Z later on react to some metal because that's what I was listening to
Oh.
when I was kidding.
Speaking of fashion and specifically skateboarding, who here, either in this chat or outside in the internet land, who remembers or knows what pegging your pants was? That I
I still
remember
do it.
Yep.
specifically a skateboard thing.
I
That
I
still
mean,
was
do
I would
was that
still
only
do it. It was a skater
skateboarding?
thing. And it was a like for the longest time it was officially a skater thing. Like it was proprietary. Like I used to get like talked about because because I was getting my pants and no one else in school was doing that. You feel me? Like because it was strictly a skater thing. And then it
Well, you had
became
to first of all,
exactly.
because we're coming from the bell bottom era, and we're coming from just wider legged pants, period. Right? This is when fashion. You want to talk about fashion? The 80s caused everything to go skinny first, like the first time where it's like we started fitting our, but we pegged our pants on purpose because we are trying to avoid falling or getting our freaking
Getting
pants
tripped
caught
up.
on our
Getting
skates.
tripped up. That's
And then
exactly. That's
we were not
exactly
just
right, Kevin.
skateboarding, we were skating, roller skating, before we were even skateboarding. So we
Well,
were
not
already
me.
jumping
Not
off
me.
curbs and doing stupid tricks or trying to do tricks on your skates at the skating rink and all that stuff. So
Hey, Jomar, you know what pegging your pants is? You seem to be a little bit lost in this one.
Oh no,
Did you?
I definitely know what's going on with that one, man. Because I used to hide my little stogies right there, man.
Hey, is that something that did b-boys peg their pants or no?
Not particularly, but
No.
it was definitely like I said, it was definitely more of like I said, more like skater genre, it was more skater culture to peg your pants. Again, it was done initially because no one wanted to get tripped up, bro. Like getting your pants caught in a freaking skate wheel and then eating crap, dude, sucks. And like Seven said, like whether you're on a skateboard, whether you're on a pair of roller skates, whatever you're on, bro, like no matter what you were doing, if you got your pants caught up in that, it was dunzo. You had road rash and it was not fun. So that's where I know that for me, that's where pegging your pants came from.
and the
Because
bikes too with the metal
and bikes
cleats.
and
And
yeah,
the
Yeah,
bikes too
BMX.
with the
you don't
metal
want your chain
cleats
getting caught up in the. I mean, your pants getting
metal
caught up in
cleats
that BMX chain.
for
I would
I mean,
actually
I feel
roll
like
mine all the way up to my calf. Like I would roll mine up just so it didn't get caught on my chain.
it kind of all goes together. Like, in the 80s, that was the time when we were starting to be more latchkey kids. We weren't being supervised as much by our parents, so kids were doing stupider and stupider things. I mean, do you remember the ramps we used to build in the front yard to jump over like three of your friends and shit? The
Yeah, they were
most
made of
freaking ramps you could have, whatever piece of plywood you could find out of the backyard.
and some milk
I
crates
mean,
and like some milk crates, maybe a box like a plywood box or two, like maybe some 2x4s,
I feel like the
stacked
early
together.
80s is when people they had their BMXs, they were doing tricks on their BMXs a lot more. They were skate tricks. Early 80s was a time to be learning new tricks and to try some dangerous crap.
Well, like I said,
Mhm.
that's just skateboarding in general. But before we really dive deep into the whole skating thing, I wanted to get into some nerdy news real quick.
all
Um,
right.
Nerdy
I
use.
want to get into some nerdy news, and I want to get into some nerdy news. I don't know if you guys are up on this, but this is something that maybe in like about a month or so we can actually dive deep, do a deep dive into. But first, let's just play it. So I want to bring up this nerdy news only because of the progression that this has come into. And my nerdy news subject is going to be about DCC, or in other words, Dungeon Crawler Carl. I don't know if you guys even know what Dungeon Crawler Carl is. If anybody knows what Dungeon Crawler Carl is, um, oh, by the way, Raphael joined it. I was looking to see if you were here, Raphael.
What's up,
Thank you,
Rob?
man. It was good to see you. I was worried that you weren't in the chat, bro. It's so good to see you, Raph. Um, I was worried. Raph is one of our viewers that I was so worried that I thought we might have lost if he like. And I'm so glad we didn't, Raph. So, Raph, it's so good to see you, bro. So good to see you. Anyway, if anybody knows, anybody out there in the atmosphere, the ethosphere, whatever you want to call it, that knows about Dungeon Crawler Carl, Dungeon Crawler Carl is a book series by an author named Matt Dinneman, and it's a book series. Here, I'm gonna read the synopsis about it. Dungeon Crawler Carl is a popular lit RPG, literary role playing game series by Matt Dinneman about a man, Carl, and his ex girlfriend's cat, Princess Donut, who are forced to survive a deadly intergalactic game show after Earth is destroyed and survivors are put into a dungeon. The series blends dark humor, sci-fi fantasy, and action as Carl and Donut navigate a video game like world filled with monsters, traps, and alien viewers, with the goal of reaching the next level to survive. It's known for its unique blend of humor, action, and surprising emotional depth, and has been compared to Dungeons and Dragons, The Hunger Games, and The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Right.
With
I
that
think yeah,
said,
maybe yeah, that sounds like a mix of a lot of different genres there.
exactly. With that said, Peacock has now picked up the live action production for this. And guess who's going to be producing and writing along with Matt Dinneman? Our,
Who?
Kevin Smith.
our good old boy, Seth MacFarlane, bro.
Oh,
Productions has picked it up, dude. So that was the whole reason for me bringing this whole thing together was because all four of us, we know are some Fuzzy Door Seth MacFarlane fans. You know, we all like love our Family Guy and stuff like that. So yes, dude, it's about to get crazy. I'm on the fourth book right now. The original Dungeon Crawler Carl book got me hooked, bro. Like I said, it's a mixture. It feels like Dungeons and Dragons with the different classes and everything. Because I play D&D, so you know I'm into D&D. Also has like that video game, that RPG video game feel to it. And it's just the humor, bro. The humor is wonderful, dude. Like Carl goes into this dungeon, bro, with a cat, just a normal cat, and he feeds it a biscuit. And next thing you know, Donut can talk. And Donut is the best freaking character that has ever been written in literary work.
wow.
So
So,
the reason why I wanted to do the reason why I wanted to spark this in nerdy news was not only just because of the whole Peacock live action thing, but I wanted to give you guys about a good month or so to maybe do some research on some DCC, and then we can maybe come back together in like a month or a month and a half and maybe talk about it. Maybe read the first book. Like I'm telling you, you read the first book, you're not going to put it down, bro. I'm at the end of the fourth book, about to jump to the fifth book, and it's freaking amazing,
And
amazing.
how many books are there?
So far, there are eight. I think he's planning to do 10. I think he's planning to
Okay.
do 10 altogether.
Okay.
So far, there's eight.
I like series. I
The
I
book
do like
titles,
series. Those are fun. So
but I'm telling you, this
that's
is the
some good
best
character
series,
development and
dude.
action. Okay,
Oh,
okay,
this is
okay,
this is the
okay, okay. I'll be
this is the best
okay.
series.
I'm sold. I'm sold. I'll go with it.
This is the best series I've read since, like, honestly, to tell you the truth, I mean, honestly, since Lord of the Rings, dude. I mean, I give Harry Potter like props, but this one is a lot like Harry Potter kind of drug on to me. Like this is a lot more captivating than Harry Potter ever was. Like it took me a while to get through to the last book of Harry Potter. Granted, the last book was great. The last book like wrapped it all up and made my nether regions
Mhm.
clench up. Like don't get me wrong. Like I love the last book and I love the first three books. But like through that middle, JK kind of had me like yawning a little bit, like through a lot of those like 4, 5, and 6. But this one, oh my gosh, bro! Like I'm reading through it like like I said, I'm about to be on the fifth book in about like I'll probably be on the fifth book by tomorrow. Like I'll probably get off this.
wow.
It'll be midnight, and then I'm gonna go finish that book, and then freaking I'll wake up the next morning and be on the butcher's map. So I'm gonna read the titles for you real quick because the titles are freaking amazing in themselves. So of course the first title is Dungeon Crawler Carl. The first book. The second is Carl's Doomsday Scenario. Third book, The Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook. Fourth, The Gate of the Feral Gods, which is the book that I'm on. Uh, fifth is The Butcher's Masquerade. The sixth book is The Eye of the Bedlam Bride. The seventh book is The Inevitable Ruin. And the eighth book, and this is the latest book that just came out, is A Parade of Horribles. Now, I will say this: if you guys don't want to read them, the guy that does the voice for the audiobooks, he is freaking amazing. I can't stand audiobooks typically, but this dude, he does all the voices. It's one guy that does all the freaking voices for the audiobook, and he does such a freaking amazing job, dude. So if
Wow.
you really can't, like, if you really don't want to like stick with reading the books, or if you want to even bounce back and forth, this is not a bad audiobook to bounce back and forth. In fact, I honestly like recommend maybe going on TikTok or something and checking out some little snippets of him in the studio doing some of the audiobooks. And you might even get hooked that way. Like just, and I'm not, I like I said, I can't stand audiobooks, and I honestly personally like actually, and I haven't even listened to these fully. I know a lot of people that did listen to the audiobooks, but
Dude, you sound
Anybody in
like
the audience know about this? Has anybody heard about these or read these books? Please give us your comments and let us know what you think. And if you think you're
I'm down.
excited about this new project coming out.
yeah, dude, like I said, I want, like I said, if you haven't started, I want y'all to go ahead and jump into it. But I think I feel like I'm nerding out, and I wasted enough time on this, and I feel like we got to jump into our actual subject.
Hey,
Um,
speaking of nerding out, just 'cause you made a comment in there. I do want to say, since it is the third right now, happy May the 4th to everybody. That will be tomorrow night.
yeah, I want to say
Tonight, everyone grab your sabers and throw your sabers in the air.
I would love to if I had one.
You're getting. We just got Oh, just to let everybody else on here know too. We just got a new shipment of sabers in, so that means you guys are getting sabers named after you.
Wait, what do you mean?
Every host on our Kyber K Productions has been turned into a lightsaber. So we just got like 4 or 5 new ones in that need names. So you will soon have your own branded lightsabers.
Wait, you're talking to me and Jomar and Seven.
Right.
You're saying that we're gonna have our own sabers.
Yes.
That is
They'll be
freaking
named for you.
that
So
is
for
freaking
instance, we have the Mez that was for Mezzo. We've had the Fours. We've had the Captain that was for Aubrey because her nickname's Captain. We've had Kaiser for James Kaiser. We've had the VIP for John Michael from Squid Game because he was a host of one of our shows. We've had
bro.
Saber Cat for Kevin Smith for Kevin Hogan.
That is so phenomenal, dude. Hey, thank you. I feel honored to be part of part of
Hey,
the
it just makes
elite.
it easy when there's all these new sabers coming out. I'm like, God damn it, I gotta figure out names for these now. Wait, I got some new hosts on the show.
There you go. There you go.
DJ uppercuts.
So yeah, soon
Number
enough,
7.
I will show you on air. I don't necessarily know which one. Like I don't go like, oh yeah, that one reminds me of Kel or that one reminds me of Lynn. I grab a saber and go, okay, this one's going to be, and then we go, okay, all right, that works.
So somebody just jumped in the chat just now. I am Waterfront Comics.
Hey, John Hart, what's going on, John?
All right, there we go. I when you say Waterfront Comics, is this Sassoon? Is this
Yes,
are you
yes.
talking about is that still in existence?
This is John. Yeah, John has been the owner of Waterfront Comics for 20 some odd years.
Waterfront is still there, bro. Oh, I'm so glad, dude. In a day and age when small businesses are just getting sucked up by the freaking corporate greed machine, dude, Waterfront Comics is still kicking in Sassoon, bro. I'm so freaking happy, dude. Man,
Yeah.
freaking
Woo!
stars,
Where's
dude.
the applause? Yay for John Harder and all
God,
his
I am
He had
so glad,
free comic book day this weekend. So he's had a
dude.
rough weekend.
You know what? I wish if Spirit Airlines hadn't have freaking gone under and folded, I'd be out there and like freaking, I'd be out there in 2 minutes. But unfortunately, there's no airline I can afford on a fly anymore. So I mean, Flex here, but those seats are like Greyhound seats, so I can't even mess with them. So like peace out to Spirit Airlines. Like rest in peace to Spirit Airlines.
And one love always, if you
Amtrak.
get down to Sassoon, make sure to get down to Waterfront Comics. Best place
Waterfront Comics
around.
is where it's at, bro. Like that's a comic store that I've been going to for years, bro. And like I'm just again, warms my heart to know that they're still in existence and they're still freaking fighting the good fight, and they're still freaking, they've got comic books and they've got mass
All
amounts
right,
of.
let's get back to our
Let's get
topic.
back to our set. I'm sorry. I apologize. I digress. So we're 20 minutes in, and we need to get to this. So I'm gonna roll right into this video real quick then, and yeah, we're gonna go right into it. So I'm rolling into this video right now, and here we
We make the
go.
video big.
These ones,
Oh.
printed graphics, going in the current graphics.
So this is a video.
Where they are now.
Are we able to make the
Throwback
video big?
Graphics are coming
I mean, we
from
can.
this era.
If I get back to it.
Jeans, seeing the tight pants. They're probably purposefully tight pants for the first time.
You made Kelly big.
Seeing the style of basketball shoes
Okay.
coming in. The Jordan 1s.
There you go.
The Vans being an actual professional choice.
That picture is so famous.
Funky printed t-shirts.
Those are airwalks.
The funky, crazy graphic printed tees.
Kasoy.
And all the new pads.
But just that photo right there. I mean, like, I've seen that on so many
Like the
posters.
stocks,
So many
the card
posters, bro.
pads
So many
now.
posters.
And the athlete.
And look, he's even doing the same move on his skateboard.
Athleisure was there, but I'm
Ooh,
thinking right
ooh,
now.
who knows what that's called?
Athleisure Of
That's a Madonna.
That's Madonna? Oh yeah, because his foot's off. I thought it was a stale fish.
And full
Oh, maybe it is a stalefish. No, I think
Hawk
it's
wrapping
this
the
foot
heart.
wasn't on. You're right. It is a
Side part.
stalefish.
Look at Tony Hawk, dude.
Another guy repping this super side part of
I know,
his
bro.
hair. Full sticker kit,
That's freaking
cuffed,
crazy.
rolled up pants.
Wow,
Yeah,
I remember
you
the
gotta
hair
pick it up.
too.
Yep.
A move that would be considered the hipster skater move. Rails on his board, urethane wheels.
Yeah. Do you remember when we
actual
used to
trucks,
rock rails on our board, dude?
Kit.
You, like how that freaking
and
slowly.
topped it off.
like,
back
That was
died
at
off.
first, and then people started taking them off, from what I remember.
90s
Well, because
Yeah.
they were a bit of a hindrance.
Eddie.
Like,
Yeah.
style.
they were originally used to grab your board, but when people started realizing, like, and getting more dexterous with skating,
Custom shoes.
we realized we didn't need them. Like,
Well, you know what it was? It was this sex wax, dude. When people started using sex wax on curbs, then they didn't need those slick rails.
yeah, that was another thing too. You're right. You're right. Like, we didn't need the rails because those rails would also were good for board slides and
Yeah.
50, and whatnot. So you're right. When we started using curb wax, that
The shoes that are like tanks.
that was another crazy
Small
thing.
wheels.
Using curb wax.
The jean
So-
outfit.
Small wheels.
Before it was even curb wax, we were
Small
taking
wheels.
And
surfboard
the
wax,
t-shirt.
Right.
putting it into curb wax.
It was
Like,
called
we-
sex wax. You remember that?
Yeah, it's surfboard wax. It was originally for surfboards. It's for
Right.
gripping on surfboards. Like, that's originally what sex wax was for. And then we like it, but we started using it as skaters in order to freaking
To grease the curbs.
grease the curves. Yeah, yeah. Basically, lube up the car. I guess you could say lube. We weren't really lubing. Like, I mean, it's a little pretty to say lubing. Like, but yeah, we put them on. But we put them on rails. We put them on everything, bro. Like we like.
Huge value.
But again, our trucks
And
also fought a
skateboarding
lot too. Our
was
trucks are a lot different
all
too.
about going
You know, our trucks were a lot wider.
big,
These tended to
going
stick out a lot more,
gnarly,
to
and
where it was harder to do
hucking
50-50s
hard
and stuff like that.
and getting as many big
And then, like I said, just the
things
concave
under your
design of the
belt
board
and as many
had
big
changed.
things
So,
secured as possible.
Right, these were the fat boy boards back in the day.
yeah,
too.
this is, like I said, this is when we started getting to the 90s right here. Like, this is
Right, this is more of the popsicle style.
Yeah, exactly. Which honestly, like, again, I mean, I've always like I kind of love the evolution of that. So
Right.
And just
I that was a really
Pop-
Yeah,
smart.
look at
Revolution
they started making
and the
real
crossover
shoes then.
between
Yeah,
Right.
that was a really cool
music
like evolution
and
to
fashion.
I don't know.
and
I
kind of
wasn't
like
sure
a
how
metal
skating was going to evolve, but I'm glad it
Wait,
core
evolved.
hold on,
scene
hold
a
on.
little bit also. It was a mix between the three more
So-
techie shoes.
He said a mix between metal and
So yeah, dude, I was like I said that. I mean, and we haven't even gotten into like the like the fashion. That one was supposed to be about fashion, but it really wasn't. Like,
Did you know as far you know what I even knew what my fashion was? I remember always having the piece of friggin' tape over your pinky toe because that's you'd have a hole in your shoe from doing ollies.
oh yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't have skate shoes, bro. Like we
Right.
didn't have like the evolution even of skate shoes was crazy. In fact, like if I pull that video back up and start showing, I'm just gonna show an image real quick, of the shoes that are right here. Um, these right here are Osiris's. Like we
Yeah.
didn't have cool shit like this. Oh, sorry, cool stuff like this. Like we didn't like our
We
skate
had
shoes were
bands back
Chuck,
in the
they
day.
were Chuck Taylors and they were old school Vans, bro. Like those things got ripped apart
Right.
like from
Well, it
skating.
was like Vans, Airwalks,
Airwalks.
Airwalks.
doing more designs.
Do you
Airwalks.
remember Vision Streetwear?
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
we would have to duct tape our shoes to like really like these shoes were made when they started making these shoes, they were durable. They would take a ollie. Like you could
Right.
take massive
yeah,
ollies, massive kick flips would never do any damage to these shoes. Whereas like our poor freaking Converse, like I said, my poor Chuck Taylors, they would be dusted. I'd have to literally put duct tape on them bad boys and wrap duct tape around them after I wore the hole in them from ollieing too much. Like so it was yeah, it was insane. So like I just the evolution of skating like went the way it should have gone and I'm definitely happy about that.
well, I
So
mean, we started with those silly ass banana boards.
well yeah, most
Them
Mhm.
definitely.
yellow, them yellow boards. And
Most
we
definitely.
all started with them yellow boards.
This
And
wrist
then,
right here still
yes,
pops. This because I broke it on one of them banana boards, bro. I
no,
shattered this
Roller
wrist.
skating.
I
John,
shattered this wrist skating on one of them banana boards.
John
and then
said different
and then
colored
they
Chuck Taylors
started,
on
and
each
then they
foot.
what was it, Santa
Yep.
Cruz, and who else was the other big like skate
Caballero, Steve.
maker?
John also said,
Thrasher.
yeah, oh yeah. John also said, he said, you're a real one with the duct tape for sure, bro. Like I wasn't rich, dude. Like I had to make them chucks last, dog. Like real talk. Oh man. Oh man. So dude, I want to get into another video real quick. Uh I was gonna get into another one real quick. Let's see. There was another one that I wanted to jump into. Um that was let's see. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, it is this one. All right. So we're gonna get into this one right here and right now. Just a little quick. I just want to give this one a little quick snippet. I'm not gonna play this one that long, but I'm gonna give this one a little quick snippet here.
Bones Brigade.
Yeah. Here we go. This is just rocking out. Nice 80s. Oh,
Did anybody here ever skate half pipe?
yeah, dude. Like, dude, that was some of the like. That was when it just all initially started. Right there was just the tricks were so basic, dude. But like the evolution of skateboarding. Like if it wasn't, I mean, I guess it's like that with any of the earlier genres. If it wasn't for those guys hitting those vert, like hitting that vert and doing the things that they did, we wouldn't have skating. We wouldn't have X Games the way it is today.
Right.
Mhm.
Like none of that would be freaking like. And like I said, we'll you know what? Maybe next winter we'll do it. We'll do a follow up episode. And we'll do a follow up episode, and we'll do snowboarding because that's
Oh,
yeah, that's my
Mhm.
like
you know,
we'll do an ode to winter. But like when you think about the progression of both of those sports and how like I said, like we wouldn't have like these sports are in the Olympics now.
dude.
Like
See, here's what I think about. Like, I think about the modern video games. Like, okay, I think about modern skaters. I don't know if any of you guys ever watch like skaters, kids that skate nowadays. You know what I mean? I don't know their names. Like, I knew them back then, but just to watch some of the tricks they do, that I'm literally having to stop the video and rewatch it a couple of times to try to figure out what exactly they're doing because it just looks like it
it's so
explodes out of
technical.
nothing, and they'll line up like two or three tricks in a row. You know what I mean? And I really think that this would not have been possible without Tony Hawk's Pro Skater video game. Because I feel like
Mhm.
if you watch skating back in the day, it used to be a lot of like setting up for a trick, and then you do your trick, you come off, you come back, you do another trick, come back, do another trick. Whereas now it's all about, can I nail three or four tricks in one line? Can I get,
Yeah.
I go from a nollie, pop up, do a dark slide, pop off, do a kick flip off, and then land into a another nollie or something, or a manual or something.
No,
It's
and that's the thing. It's
like things that seem like they were just jokes and impossible, and things that you can only do on video games 20 years ago,
Mhm.
kids are doing now.
Yeah.
yeah,
Who
real talk.
remembers that game, Skate or Die? Oh man.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
original
Yeah, you
skate
got to pay
or
B and A, B
die.
and A.
The
You,
fact
you
that
Dude,
ever
you
opened
brought
the
up Skate or
B
Die, bro,
phone?
like that is like I'm dead right now, bro. Like Skate or Die, that is that's wild.
Do you
That is
remember
so
720?
yeah.
you
Heck
ever do
yeah,
the
we
finger
understand.
thing?
Yeah.
The ABBA.
Heck yeah, dude. I remember that. Like, oh my gosh, dude.
Love that game.
I used to get so frustrated because the controller was just a circle. You could never do like
You couldn't
anything
do
in a
it.
straight line.
It was the ball. That's all it was. Like it was so wild.
Wasn't there another video game called TNC Surf? What that was? Wasn't that like a skating game
That
too?
was
TNC
That
Surf.
was
it
on
had
Atari, wasn't
skateboarding.
it?
TNC Surf had skateboarding and surfing.
Yeah, I remember
It had
Throwing
everything in
Gorilla.
it. Yeah, it had a little bit of like
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
all
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
extreme sports back then, which were just skateboarding and surfing at that point.
The Killer Gorilla.
I think maybe rollerblading or roller skating might have been in that video game too, but I'm not. I don't quote me on that. I remember that game too. That I want to say that game had like I had that for the Nintendo. Like that
Mhm.
I had TNC's.
Yep.
Dude, oh my gosh, dude,
Good
dude,
job,
that is
man.
wild. I like, you know what? I'm dead, man,
we
dude.
have to we have to
You're
bust
taking
that
me
one
back, dude. There's some nostalgia going. There's some serious nostalgia going on right now, bro. Like
out.
real talk. Um,
Let's see if
so
anybody in the comments. I can't even see. Like, it's weird for me doing the comments now because I can't
I
see.
know, and that's and like I said, we'll make it so that you can handle the comment because you have no control over the comments, do you?
Yeah, no, no, no. I have no controls. I can't even respond in the comments. I can't make a comment.
Okay, well, like I said, we'll have to make you an admin
So yeah,
by
well, let's. We got to make sure to check the to make sure we're reading everything people have.
I'm putting
It
them up
all
on the
started when
screen.
Mike V's created the modern skateboard. Yeah, do you remember Hosoi? Hosoi had some weird shaped skateboards too.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Soy had some seriously weird shaped skateboards.
Do you guys
But
remember your first professional skateboards?
I had a vision.
You got a vision.
um,
Yeah.
you know what? Mine was a Santa Cruz. Mine was a Santa Cruz. Uh, what was yours, Van?
I had my very first because my first one was a flea market. You know, everybody had that $10 flea market.
Okay, yeah, we don't want to talk
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah.
we want to talk about our first professional
My
skateboarding.
first real
The
skateboard when
one
I
that our
finally
parents finally freaking broke down and let us get, that had independent trucks and that had some type of wheels that actually weren't cheap
Hey man,
plastic
it took
wheels.
years to get my parents to convince them to let me have a skateboard. When I
Bro,
finally got my skateboard, I got a Pal Peralta Lance Mountain Mini.
that's right.
Mm.
I remember that board. You coveted that board, bro.
I love that board. I was into the flatland skaters. I was into like Rodney Mullen because back down in that time period, it was all about the half pipes and vert.
I know.
Vert was
It
a
was
really
all
big
vert.
thing.
Vert was all it was. Quarter pipes, vert, half pipes, launch ramps, things doing tricks
Air tricks.
that air tricks that kind of like went around that, like, circumvented that. And like I said, but Rodney Mullen is a freaking genius, bro. Like I said, the flatland stuff gave birth to street skating. If it wasn't for flatland, street skating would never have
Invented
evolved.
the ollie.
Dude, he didn't just invent the ollie. Like that's
Well, but I'm saying that the ollie is the basis for like
everything.
95% of every other trick you can do.
Everything. The ollie is quintessential in learning anything that will make you a better skater. You will not kickflip without learning how to ollie. You will not 360 flip without learning how to ollie. You will not heel flip without learning how to ollie first. Like none of those tricks. You won't even be able to do a trick off of a vert ramp without learning how to ollie first, because you'll still have to pop that board off the lip of a vert ramp before you even learn how to just come back down onto that vert ramp. And so Rodney Mullen was the genius, and it's not only that but like, I mean, just if it wasn't for Rodney Mullen, like you said, doing those lines, doing those back-to-back tricks, Rodney Mullen did that kind of stuff, dude. He was doing that stuff. He was doing that crazy, those crazy combos long before anybody was doing combos, dude. Everybody was a one-trick pony. Like, even if you were riding vert, went up, you did one trick, came down, went up, you did another trick, came down, went up, you might have done the same trick, came down, went up, you might have not done nothing because you're gearing up to try to get some height to do a bigger trick, like maybe do a 360 or something like that. Rodney Mullen pioneered the whole doing lines, doing combos. Like, that was Rodney Mullen's thing. And like I said, if he hadn't done that, and I feel like he's one of the most underrated skaters. Like he doesn't get the recognition that he deserves. But if it wasn't for him, dude, street skating wouldn't be what it is today, dude. These kids wouldn't be able to do what they do today if it wasn't for Rodney Mullen, bro. Rodney Mullen is a G, dog, and he's still skating. He's still skating. He's like almost 58 years old or something like that. He's like 58, 60 years old. He's still skating, bro, and still whipping, bro. So peace out. Shout out to Rodney Mullen, dog. Like, real talk.
Rodney Mullen.
I got all kind of other stuff, but that was there we go. I got all kind of effects on this thing, but I don't have a freaking air horn. I got everything, but I don't have an air horn, which is like one of the quintessential things to have in podcasting. But anyways, shout out to Rodney Mullen. No, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I got something nostalgic. Who remembers like some of the skateboard movies? Like, remember what was that?
Animal Chin.
Police Academy. Dude.
Oh yeah.
Police Academy.
Gleaming the Cube.
Yeah,
Gleaming the Cube.
Yeah.
That was a skateboarding movie that sucked because the acting was horrible. That was still,
Christian Slater.
A quintessential skateboarding movie. You said
Thrashing.
Police Academy. What are you talking about? Wait, hold on.
Yep.
You got me bugging real quick.
Yeah.
Police Academy. I've watched Police Academy.
There was a
Part 2, Police Academy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In the mall.
I do remember that scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Caballero was in there.
I don't feel like Police Academy gets to get the justice of being a skateboard movie.
It's not a skateboard movie.
Yeah, it's not a skateboarding. It had skateboarding in it.
Movie.
It had skateboarding in it, but it also had a lot of other things in it that think it made it more popular. Like, and we won't mention on our show because we're still
But
PG.
very notable skaters though. I believe wasn't
Yeah, that
what
was the Bones
Caballero
Brigade.
and
Steve
yeah,
Caballero was in that movie. Yes, you're right. You're right. I
yeah.
do remember Steve Caballero was in that movie. That's
And
very that's
Hawk was there, right?
so,
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
the Bones
so
Brigade, dude.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
the whole Bones Brigade was in that movie. So so like in that retrospect, yes, it was very promotional for
The mainstream.
for the mainstream. For
Thrashing was a
skateboarding.
good one.
It was very promotional for skateboarding.
But
So I will give
that
it
was when skating was starting to come from the underground and be more culturally acceptable.
yeah.
Mhm.
So Seven said she was gonna sign off and back on.
Mhm.
She said something about not being able to hear us. That was
Uh-oh.
at 10:40. So I'm not sure what happened to Seven. Seven, we miss you.
Yeah, now like
And
that was gonna take
I was so happy to hear that you were going to be um, on this show. And if we don't get you back on Seven for this show, I just want you to know. Of course, you were definitely part of the Gen X men, and I use that term very loosely. When I say Gen X men, I mean that Gen X person. If we're being politically correct and being PC, but I do want you back on, and I'm so glad that that you're back. So
I like the balance having Kel on.
I love having Kel on. I love having Kel on, and Kel is one of like Kel she's just like us, dude. She you know what I'm saying, like she represents that Gen X field, no matter like harder if not, I mean like just as hard if not harder than we do, bro. Like she's got insight. She's an urbanite too. Like she's a Gen X urbanite too. Like she did everything that we've talked about. Like
Right.
so I love having Kel on. So
So for those that
anywho,
are watching in the audience, the interesting dynamic of this, and actually everybody on this panel, all the other three are people that I know through different associations, and then they know each other. Some of them know each other as well. Jomar is the newest person to the group. But Kel and I have been producing spoken word shows for over 20 years now. We had a TV show on in Sacramento. She's kind of my lucky charm piece when it comes to the project. So I asked her to be on this because I always like having a balance of different perspectives. I like having a woman on here as well. But I find it very interesting that we're all also from the Bay, but different parts of the Bay as well. So I feel like we bring a very Bay Area 80s perspective.
Yeah. What happened to DJ? Oh,
most
there you go.
definitely, I feel the same way. I stepped off camera to eat some of my candy bar because I haven't eaten anything all day. So I apologize.
Do you guys
No
have
doubt.
videos?
What's up?
Videos?
Do we have videos? What do you mean more videos?
Yeah, do we have more videos?
I got more videos. Of course, I got more videos. You think I just came with a couple of videos, bro? Of course, I got more videos.
Dude.
That's
Yeah, we can definitely do some more videos. Actually, I really only have one more video before we get into our.
He sold that one, brother.
um, but I do have one more video, and this is gonna be more of a '90s share. Uh, because this is a little more, like I said, this is I wanted to bring this video up just to show some more of the evolution and how it, we had the history of it. I almost did a history thing where we delved into the whole '70s thing, and I really wanted to do that. In fact, I had a video for that, but I felt like we weren't gonna have time for that, especially because I'm very long winded. So so here is this video right here. We'll bring this up, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit play on that, and we are gonna get to rolling. It's like
It's in a reggae man style. This one is wicked and wild.
so as you can see, this is when like this is kind of the birth of like the As you can see, dude, like these are definite lines, and they're definitely like
Yeah.
but again, it's not. It hasn't gotten to
No, this is in the 90s, and he was still doing it kind of like one trick at a time. But nowadays, skip is
yeah,
kind of like people are doing it back to back like that.
you're right. That's what I was getting into. Is that I'm gonna mute
Yeah, put them on.
this super loud.
Yeah, put
Um,
them on. One of the things that I really am noting between the difference between the early 80s videos and the 90s is the movement on the camera. Like in the early videos, it used to be like a guy would stand there and someone would kick flip over him, or it would be a very it was a moving shot. Now, if you're watching, the cameraman's obviously on a skateboard as well, moving
exactly,
right
exactly.
behind
That's
because this
exactly
was before
that was
drones.
that
So
style. That was that style back in the '90s. It was
right,
where the cameraman was on a skateboard as well as the skater himself, and that was kind
right.
of like a big thing in the '90s. Um, uh,
Like these are very
obviously,
80s shots where it's one guy standing there and then see how the camera's just going side to side. These are very 80s style shots.
well, I feel like in the '90s they toggled between both. They,
Right,
in order to make skate videos, they toggled between both because there were certain shots that being on a skateboard behind, like I said, trying to do lines you weren't going to be able to get. But
right,
when when it called for the moment, like if you were doing a line that was just a bunch of like a few grinds and you had a bunch of rails, like you could be alongside and with him to rock
right.
it out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
see, like this is obviously on a skateboard right here.
Yeah, most definitely. And like I said, there are definitely shots and whatnot of okay, yeah, this is what's going on in America. Is that the Strait of Hormuz? I'm sorry.
Hey, by the way, while I got you guys, while I got both of you here, I don't know if you noticed on the screen, there's two different Gen X-Men logos. Which of those
Yes.
do you like better?
Okay, so that's why I have them up here because I wanted to see. I wanted to see. So because I
I
can
want to get
set.
this down because I want to start putting out merch.
Honestly, dude, I like we could even go back to the drawing board as far as like when it goes to merch. I do like the one that's the logo, but I also like our background too. Like I'm sorry. There's one other one that I did, and like I said, we can definitely go back to the drawing board on that. Like I'm not even married like hardcore to any of these logos. And honestly, Jomar, if you want to freaking throw your hat in, because you're great especially messing with AI and doing stuff with logos. So if
Yeah,
you want to throw in your hat and throw out some logos, bro, I'm totally like all for that. So, but yeah, we need
got
to
you, my
start
brother.
getting some merch, bro. I am now because of my following now. I'm growing my following. It's not that big on TikTok. It's like I think I'm like 1,200 followers. But they said I can
Nice.
do they said I can do the creator freaking program, so I can actually start selling my own crap on TikTok now. So if I'm selling my crap, I'm selling y'all's crap. So
Yep, yep, yep.
everybody's crap. So like that's how we're gonna get down. So like I would love to start selling our merch on TikTok and everywhere else and on Kyber Cave and on the website. So I can guarantee you guys next week we will have banners. We'll have all the same banners that we had last a month ago. Uh, I apologize because I didn't get the banners up in time. But we will have banners talking about our Patreon, talking about Kyber Cave. I just have to have Van send me all of those juicy deets so that I can make banners for those. Um,
No, I'm
so
sorry because I want to start getting some merch going for us, like at least some hats or t-shirt. I would love to have some
I'm
hats.
with it, bro. I want some hats too. I want hats. I want a t-shirt. Like I want to start having different t-shirts, bro.
All
Like
right.
I want to have a t-shirt with us like as the Gen X Men. So like I
Yeah.
definitely want to do that, bro.
Hey,
Um,
Jomar, you know what we were gonna do? I don't know if you remember this trend back in the day, but Lynn and I were talking about bringing it back. Do you remember
Yep.
back in the day when people used to put their nicknames on the back of their baseball hats?
Oh yeah. Yep,
oh
yep,
yeah,
yep.
we're gonna bring that trend back.
When was
Oh
that?
yeah.
Do you remember when that trend was?
Dude,
Oh
that was like freshman year,
88?
bro. That was like
yeah.
88. That was like 88, dog. Like, cause that was the year that I lit my hat on fire in your in your living room.
Yeah. See, in the '90s, for me, it was when we were b-boying and stuff, and we had like shirtique, and we were doing our thing. We were rocking our belts with
It
our
was like
initials, and then
I
we
used
had
to know about the startup
the
jacket.
heat transfer.
it was definitely late '80s, early
Oh yeah,
'90s.
parkas. Yeah,
Like most definitely, bro.
yeah.
Like I said, '88. I think I want to say it was the '88, maybe even '89. It was our sophomore year that I freaking that
Mhm.
I lit my hat on fire and ran through your living room, bro.
Fry
And,
Guy.
yeah, fry guy.
Oh
And
yeah.
like you kept
So
that hat.
we're gonna bring that trend back, Joe Bar. We're gonna put our nicknames on the back of our hats again.
Oh, no doubt, brother.
Let's do
No
it.
But
doubt.
we,
I'm
but
your
we were
merch guy, so
what we were debating was like we were talking about like should we put our own nicknames or should we put like choose X-Men nicknames and put that on there?
I mean, honestly,
we
bro.
can have the logo right there in the name.
I mean, honestly, dude, I think we should. I think we should use the nicknames that we're using right now. Like, I think that we should definitely use our true names. Now, whether our images are of X-Men likeness, I think that would be cool. But I think we should keep our names. I think we should definitely keep our names. But I think we should do our images like as
Hmm.
as a cross mogenation of a specific character that maybe we feel akin to. I think we should do that. But like I said, that's for a backstage discussion. We'll save that. We'll table that for a backstage
Yeah,
discussion.
yeah.
Um, all right. Well, you know what, dude? We're going on 50 minutes, bro, and like it's been so good to do this, man, and I've been
It's
feeling
been good to
so
get back.
natural.
It's been hard
Um,
to stop talking.
I know, right?
Yes, sir.
So I wanna close out with just a few snippets of some Gen Z rocking some deep '80s cuts. At first, I was gonna do metal, but then I was like, you know what, dude? Like, I still had to give it a tribute to like I had two videos pulled up, and I kind of flip flopped, and I really want to do this video because this is gonna be a little more something that Van can, that Go can be akin to. So I am going to like roll into this video. Let's see, where's it at, bro? There we go. And this is gonna be we're gonna roll into this right now. And away we go. You're gonna definitely recognize this song, Van. So
All
like
right.
don't don't yeah, don't get it twisted. You're gonna like this. I know you're gonna like this. So here we go.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that bass. Oh.
Don't make it. Can you make it big?
I wanna make it big.
All vocals, bro.
Get
This is
it.
a good song. I like this one.
Oh my gosh, bro.
It feels like it's a live performance.
Exactly, you're
Person.
there.
Right? It doesn't feel like just singing to a camera.
You can go to with
I like this one. It's
No,
so
it's
good.
so
Bro,
good.
I feel
Oh
like
my
Gen Z
gosh,
gets this,
bro.
dude.
What?
Like, I
That
know,
one.
I mean, I know, I
Dang.
know
First
the
off,
millennials
loved Red.
hear us,
Yep.
Love their hits.
but I
Those,
feel like Gen Z
those are the
gets
songs
it.
that I grew up on with my
Like,
dad.
Guys, what did you think of Notorious
I don't
by
think they're
Duran
scared of us,
Duran?
but
The
I
video,
think
I
they
think
get
it was really,
Like,
really
they-
cool.
they
It was like
understand
very
that.
muted
Like,
colors.
That was less of a pop
I
song
feel
and
like
more funk.
they understand
Like when
it,
you
whereas-
hear it, you
Gen
walk
Z has
into
our
the
same
beat.
sense of
Like-
nihilism.
Yeah, like you feel it in your body.
Yeah, I would listen to it again. I feel like it would be a song that I would play at a backyard barbecue.
1986, this was on the album Notorious, reached number 2
well,
on the Billboard
millennials, I
Hot
feel like
100.
Wow.
they're
So
just
it's still a big song. Hungry Like the Wolf, Ordinary World,
no
Come
offense,
Undone,
Omar. I know you're kind of a
Girls
millennial,
on
bro.
Film,
Like,
Reflex,
apologize.
Rio, like they were massively huge.
You're
This
more
song
Gen
is
X. You
called
still have a Gen
Notorious,
X
so what do
soul,
you think it
bro.
was?
You got a Gen X soul.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Is that making the playlist?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. If that song comes on,
It
you
might.
skip
It might
ahead.
make the playlist.
Notorious, Duran Duran, 1 out of 10?
I'm gonna go 9.64.
Wow.
Like
Oh
them.
That's what I'm
wow.
talking
Nine.
about,
I'm
bro.
gonna give this one a
That's
7.
surprising.
A solid 7.
Oh,
I gotta give it a 10.
7.
I'm giving it a 10. I'm giving it a 10.
Wow.
I give it a 9.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, that's a 9.
Niners.
Okay, so look, like
I was
for
not
the
even
most part,
expecting to
Niners.
like it so much.
Oh wait.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Like,
Look
just
at
like
what you
those-
see.
hey, we got a foul chord. All right, oh, mine's in my car.
This one was so Stranger Things.
It's the mullet for me. One never-ending story.
That's a
Now,
good
do you know
dude.
where
Sing
this song
along
came
with
from?
this,
It's
dude.
from a movie, right?
Yeah.
Does
Wow.
good for him, dude. Okay, he gets the gas
Right.
back.
Them all.
But everyone
Yeah.
knows the song.
LIMAHL. This
So,
came out in 1984, coinciding with the movie Never-Ending Story.
That's a scary movie.
What do you guys think
yeah,
of the
it
song?
was,
That was the most
I
80s thing I think I've seen in a while. Pretty iconic. It's got that 80s sound, that 80s synth in it, so it's like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
yeah, I know exactly when this time
Dude, I was
like,
just
takes
about to say
place.
that,
I
bro. I
think
was
it's
just
like
about
more
to sing it.
aesthetically pleasing, and it's like easier to handle.
See, my
Overall, I
son
guess,
came
like,
this close to
1
being
to 10,
named in
how would
radio.
you guys rate this song?
9.5,
Dude,
I think.
You like it?
I really like this song.
Okay.
Never
I'm gonna
mind.
give this song
I was gonna bring it. Like,
I'll give it an 8. You
would have been too
Yeah.
long.
Yes.
8 for the 80s, you know?
Approved.
Ooh, good.
There you go.
Yeah. Is that one like a 7?
Okay.
I give it a 6.
8 for Stranger Things version, 7 for the original.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
that's
good.
why they know about it.
Moving on,
The
let's go.
Stranger Things. Okay.
Headphones are
I was
good.
like,
Yeah.
what?
Imagine being
Oh,
able
yeah,
to build an
yeah.
app with your
Yeah,
name
that is why. Okay,
just
you know
by
what? They don't
thinking
get the
about
credit
it.
that I thought.
Meet
Like,
Base 44.
forget
Dude,
you.
we
A
just got me
complete
and Joe
AI
Marcus got
creation
Falcon
platform.
3D printed Falcons like
Describe
last
what
week.
you want.
That's cool.
That was so awesome.
Oh, this is my jam right
seen
here,
this.
dude.
I know this is your jam. This
I'm
is
like,
why
what?
I
Ain't
picked
no
this video
more.
over.
Okay.
Mhm.
I
PNGs.
yeah.
But do you know what this song is about?
Ooh, bars.
What? That bass is
About epicness.
Yeah.
This song is about masturbation.
Wow,
Okay.
that's the topic for tonight.
Good, dude.
Okay. Oh,
I did not know that, bro. Like I was not aware of that.
Yeah,
Really?
It's so where it says you gotta give it to your mama, you gotta give it to your
Yeah.
papa.
And he's wearing a rainbow.
Of course it is.
This is like late 80s though, right? Yeah.
89, bro.
Artist to artist, this guy, his vibe, his energy,
Right.
he's owning this entire.
Oh, rain rooms are so cool.
I love it.
Yeah?
In my playlist immediately.
Actually?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like it's very similar to what I.
All right, we'll probably get him
Mhm.
Could
before
probably
we
play it
roll
in their
out. Like,
bedrooms,
let's
and
see.
parents would be like, "Oh, they're
um,
listening to the
you know, like
song
we'll do
of the
one more
day
review.
now."
So what we'll
It was
do then?
vibey. I liked it.
Yeah,
This
I've
is
loved it
such
when you
a
showed
cool
it to me 2 years
video.
ago, and I love
We are
it
gonna
now.
split.
It just had like
We're
way
gonna
more
split this
effects
up.
than
We're gonna
I've
come
seen
back
from,
to
like,
the second
videos
half of this because I
during
really
that
like
time.
the
I
reaction.
can't imagine like mosh pit
Alright.
videos. Like, I
Yeah,
feel like
so
this would be
we'll
mosh
do
pit
one
songs.
more. We'll do one more of their
They
review.
definitely had
And
that
then
type
we'll
of
split
vibe.
this in half.
So
We'll
this is
come
Epic
back
by
to this
Faith No
next
More.
week.
This came out in
for the-
1989. This is known for blending
the
rap,
second half.
metal,
That's
and
what
funk, and
we'll
it
do.
was a rare combination.
Because
at the time. This is
I'm
kind
really
of
I didn't
the
realize all of the music that was in
beginnings
this.
of what would become
Yeah.
metal in the
It's
late
actually
90s,
pretty
early
freaking
Okay,
2000s.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
All
pretty
right,
stoked on
Epic,
it.
Faith No More, 1 out of 10.
This one is 6.
So, and I
Five
like
out
these
of
kids'
10.
reviews on it
Could be
too.
a
So
6.5,
Yeah.
7.
what we'll
pretty good.
do
We're
is
very
as
generous
long as
today.
as long as we don't get
Fine,
flagged,
right, middle of the road.
I give it an 8.
Okay.
we'll come back to
All
this.
right, high praise.
We'll come
All
back to it. So this is gonna be our last one.
Wow, rock that.
Rock that.
3.
Yeah.
Damn.
Walking like a
That
man,
is an 80s
hitting
band.
like a hammer to his
Trying to
elbows
save my
and stand. Was a quitter. Taking
Oh,
the
I
hammer,
can
give it
totally
a
see how
few
this
now
looks like a big
stand.
head.
Never was a quitter. Like a raindrop. He's got
I
to
do like
live.
this one. I like his voice.
This sounds so familiar.
The set is so cool. I want that to be my room. Imagine the hair.
I always think of
Exactly.
Ace of Base too when I think of this band.
Really?
Mm.
Well, we
Well, it's a decision. Got the
You like the look?
She's
No,
got
no,
the
no, no,
look.
no.
I mean,
what
if
these
she's
kids
got the
give
look.
rock.
What did you guys think?
Yeah, they had a song. She remember she had a song. It must have been love. It was in the Pretty Woman soundtrack.
Like,
Must have
yeah,
been
like,
love.
I feel like they really had an idea and a vision, and I think it was awesome. It's very visually stunning. I don't know how to describe it. I have like something in my head that wants to describe it, but I can't.
The look and Roxette, they were actually from Sweden,
Mm.
and then they got big in the States
They're like
because
Gen
we
Z,
didn't have the
80s,
internet back then. So
it's kind of a mirror
how do
image
we
of
accidentally
that,
hear about
dude.
them? Turns out a foreign
Like
exchange
Gen
student got
Alpha,
a hold of one of
I
their
don't know.
CDs or
Gen
something and
Alpha
brought it
is
back to
too
the States.
feral. Like we were
And it started
feral, but
playing on
Gen
college
Alpha
radio
is
station, and then
freaking
it
crazy,
blew up.
yo.
The look,
Them kids
And
are
they
nuts.
can't read. They were raised
I'm
on
gonna give it a
iPads, dude. They're
6.
weird. Gen Z is like
7.5.
Gen Z. I
Give it a
get
6.
Gen
Give
Z.
it a 6.
7 out of
And
10.
I
I
can
would say
vibe
an
with
8
Gen
out of
Z.
10.
I can vibe with Gen Z.
Here we go. This
Well,
is
just like us,
called...
they
Okay,
realize
hang on.
there's
We
no
gotta stop
future.
this.
So they're just all epic.
I love old music videos.
He's in the
Okay,
same
so yeah,
outfit.
we'll
He's in
definitely
the same
stop with
outfit.
Rick Astley.
Oh, wow.
Because that's probably one of my least favorites out of that whole thing. But yeah, we'll stop. Well, we might even glaze over Rick Astley and skip to the next video for next week. Dude,
Woo!
man, it felt good to be back, guys. Did it feel good to be back for you guys?
It definitely feels good to be back. I miss being having this forum to talk.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yes,
So do
yes.
I, dude. Like I was going stir crazy, man. I was going stir crazy. And honestly, I'm so glad to have our everybody that has tuned in previous back when we were on back when we were Saber Rattle and has continued to rock with us through Gen X Men and
John
beyond,
came
dude.
on tonight too. So
And yeah, dude, I honestly, dude, like I am so stoked, and thank you guys for all your support, man. Like I appreciate it. I get the support from my two co-hosts, and I get the support from Seven too. Like Seven was with us in the beginning, and she'll be with us like through the end. And I'm not worried about that, but I am definitely appreciative and thankful to all of our viewers and people that tuned in. So thank you guys for still sticking. And we're rocking through this, and we appreciate you guys so much.
And we'll grow from here.
Yeah.
Most definitely. And quick thing. I want to say special shout out to everybody that came by the Concord Toy Show. Just want to give you guys right on. We made a lot of new subscribers, so hopefully we get to see them next time. And then especially shout out to SAC Anime and all the cons that came by Kyber Cave and the Con Squad. So thank you guys again from the bottom of our hearts. Right on for the love and support, man. We got some great clips of the cons and pictures and stuff like that. So I
And
felt.
I should have said this earlier, but I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure to check out kybercave.com, kcpmerch.com. Those are places where you can pick up KCP merch. You can pick up merch from our YouTube channel, but kybercave.com. We've got all of your Saber needs. Tomorrow is May 4th. It is Nerd Christmas.
May the 4th be with you,
May
baby.
the 4th be with you.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do for tomorrow, dude. Like, I have to work, but I was hoping to be able to go. I was hoping there's some cool stuff in Detroit. We couldn't find really anything that was that cool. There was the city of Auburn Hills in Michigan had a billboard that said "May the 4th be with you," and I'm thinking, oh, dude, they're gonna do something downtown, dude. And I'm like, no, man, they're not doing nothing. I looked it up, dude. They're not. I'm like, dude, why you have the freaking billboard space and talking about May the 4th? And y'all ain't gonna do nothing for us, bro.
Damn,
Like,
that's a
come
tease
on, man.
right
Like I feel like that was the worst like tease.
You got
ever.
blue balls.
Yeah, seriously, most definitely. I didn't even say it. Like that's exactly how I felt. That's exactly how I felt. Well, guys, it was great to be on the show with you, and please tune in next week.
We will have a different topic. We haven't figured out yet. We got to get back in the flow.
We got to get back in the flow of things. We haven't figured things out, but hey, at least we had a topic.
There are hundreds and hundreds of things that we can talk about when we talk about the 80s.
Yeah, dude, we can always talk about something in the 80s, guys. So, hey, peace out, guys. I love you. Here we go.
Thanks for tuning in. Good
Yeah, God. Many blessings, everyone.